Ali, I'm so glad that you're back because we were really excited about the challenge that you had for Lars. Are you ready for a challenge, Lars?
Every time. I may fail, but I'm ready for the challenge.
Let me know when you see my screen.
I see your screen.
Okay.
I see me. I see you.
Okay, so let's so basically, what if you want to omit an ID from a union type? So for example, let me first take some stuff in here.
Maybe zoom a little bit in.
Yeah, I will. Okay. And okay. Can you see right now?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. So let's say we have these three types, and then I need to do something called type entity. Okay. Entity. I can't type. Great. And then let me say it will be a user or an organization or a product. Okay?
Yeah.
And right now I need to do another type, which is entity without an ID. So what's the first thing came to my mind is actually omit entity and then ID. But apparently it doesn't work. Can you know why?
What does entity without ID looks like if you hover over it? Or you can add the, okay, it has name and image ID because that's the common properties of the three types.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah. So you want the entity without ID should be the union of all the entities, but each one without the ID. So what you really want is omit user ID or omit organization ID and so on.
That is absolutely correct. So if I did this and then organization, let me do that. Why this is so big? Go away.
Yeah.
And then I need to do the same thing. Let's omit. There's something I'm doing wrong in
The
here.
pipe symbol instead of the comma. Yeah.
Sorry. And then no, not product. Let me get this. Yes. And then let me take the product. And hooray, we passed the test. That's cool. But does this now it looks right?
Yeah.
It looks correct. But I have this is let me tell you something. This is exactly what I've been through. This is exactly what I did. And then I looked at this and I said, okay, there must be some other way that I can do it and merge these stuff because it looks ugly.
Yeah, I agree.
So I have done something. So basically what I did is actually do this. It accepts T and K. And K extends, if I can write, property key, which is this one. Okay. And then what I actually did, I checked if the first if T extends an object. If it does extend an object, then please omit D from the T, omit the K.
Yeah.
Otherwise, never. And if they are the same name, so let's make this two. And then if I went down and say, let's add type. Oh, before I do this, I need actually to change the name to distributive omit. So I went to know what's going on in here, and what I understand is that this right now is not irritable. So
yeah,
I cannot loop over this object and try to exclude any of these with the first one, which is actually entity, putting entity in here. So I ran into something called distributive property. And I went to a friend of mine who understands math really well, and he explained to me, this is what distributive property is. So I have an A multiplied by B plus C. This can be translated with distributive property to AB plus AC. So this is how I got the idea that I can make this using distributive property from the math and actually output that.
Yeah.
So right now I can do entity type, entity without ID2, and then I can say it's actually distributive omit, but this is supposed to be capital. Sorry for that. Really bad. And in here, I can actually right now give the entity and take out the ID. And if I take this, put it to the test, oh, sorry. It works also.
Yeah.
So now it came to my mind another challenge. Okay, now I need to add a car. But the car have only name, which is a string, and make, which is a string, or model, let's say, model, which is a string. It does not have an ID. So the moment I put a car in here, oh, we have an error. So let me add here another one, which is a name, a string, and what does that do? Oh yeah, model, which is a string. And oh, oh yeah, because it's a type T. Type never supposed to. Oh shit, it works. What the fuck? It's supposed not to work. Ooh.
I'm glad I can help.
Car.
You used the keyword property key. I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, property key is actually string number or symbol.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And instead of writing, just extends a string or something like that. So you actually handle this.
Yeah. I guess I would
or
have
you
written
can do actually
key of
extends
T.
key extends
Key
key
of
of T. Yeah, exactly.
And maybe you will get then the error because the ID is not a common property of all the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I ran into this issue. Maybe this is why I ran into the issue.
Yeah.
So I need to do another distributive one. So I did this type, distributive, if I can write, distributive emit. Let me do two or something, and then we will pass the same thing. Key T. Let me copy that. Okay, and then equals. Now I had to think about it a little bit. And what I did is actually, of course, same. If the T extends an object, same thing. But right now I need to check for the K. And then I said, if K extends, extends, yeah. Sorry, I'm really bad at English.
No problem.
Key of T. If this is right, then okay, go ahead. Omit the T from the T from K. Otherwise, return T. Otherwise, never. Right?
Yeah.
And then I need to put this in here.
Now you want to have the property key on your distributed type, not key of T and on the first. The first place where you have written key of T on the left side of the assignment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That right now I need to do this. This is actually extends proper T. property, please.
Extends property key.
Property key. Yeah, I'm really bad at it. So yeah, and it passed the test and it works and it does not complain. So
That's cool.
So this is exactly. I've learned something new. I've learned something called distributive properties in math and how they actually works. And I did apply this on this one right here. So if you ever wanted to loop over a squished type, you can do that. And I went crazy a little bit more. I added here a number. And if I hover over here, where's the number?
Yeah, it's gone.
It's not here. It's gone because I said here never. But if I switch this into T, now I get an error because I'm expecting, I don't know, 2 or something. Oh, it did work. I think expected 2, maybe.
I guess you have to put in the number, the keyword number.
Oh,
Type, yeah.
Yeah, number of type number.
Just number.
Oh, just number. Okay. So right now there's no error in here, and if I hover over this, hey, I can see the number. I don't know why someone will do that, but we can do it. We can fix it. So
yeah. There might be reasons.
So I've been through this like for like I don't know 4 or 5 hours trying to figure this out. And when I did figure it out, thanks to my friend, and also thanks to Poco, who actually was talking about distributive property, and I asked my friend about it in math and how it works. So he explained this to me: A, B plus C, and then that means it's A, B plus A, C, and then okay, we can do something out of this in here, and yeah. So this is exactly, I told Bonnie that I have something really cool to show Lars regarding TypeScript. And I hope this is actually cool, guys.
Yeah, this is really cool. TypeScript is awesome because just when you write t_extends object, there's a lot of going on in the background because this is actually a loop over all the types from the union. And this is something that's not really obvious in the type definition, but it's really helpful. And with this just little trick, extends object, you have access to the single types of the union, and this is really powerful. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So I hope you like this small stuff. Thank you so much.
Cool, Ali.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like such the development you've gone through, the progress, and putting all the bits together and building up the types is really nice to see. And that's also some other thing that comes into play in this kind of thing is actually writing the TypeScript is not that hard, but reading the TypeScript and understanding what's happening, that's totally other that's no totally other thing.
Yeah,
and writing
I
TypeScript is
agree.
not that bad, but reading TypeScript is the real challenge. Yeah, thank you.
I
Good
agree
job,
on
Ali.
this. Yeah, thank you. And actually, I want to say something that I have been enthusiastic about TypeScript since you were talking about something. I remember when you're trying to explain when you did. Do you know that key and T, key and T, and then you put it in the square brackets, and then you tried. You was trying to do something complex, and I said, "Oh shit, I don't know anything about that. What I see here is magic."
Yeah.
I decided, hell no. I'm every week at least I need to dig into TypeScript to learn something new, and yeah.
I'm glad you picked this up because it's so valuable knowledge. TypeScript can help you in so many situations, and it's really powerful to have this tool on your belt.
All the developers I know use any.
Yeah. I have to learn more about heat test.